Hello guys, welcome to Straight from the Horse's Mouth. This is the flat edition. Decided to do it in a different location today because I'm having a lot of trouble putting my thumbnails on, so I don't want a big blackboard behind me that basically gives away the game before I've even had anyone click on the video. So I've got a laptop just off to my side, and this isn't how it's going to be every day in the future, but I think it's probably the best way for the current time, because I don't waste any time on the walking up and down to the location where I normally film. When I'm already wasting enough time trying to put the thumbnails on. Anyway, that's enough gibber. Let's go on to actually talking about the racing. So, looking through, the first thing that I found is the 1 o'clock Newmarket, 1 mile fillies Norwich Stakes, class 4 for 2-year-olds. The George Bowie trained filly Mystic Wells ran very well last time out, winning the class 5 fillies novice hurdled by 3 3/4 lengths over 7 furlongs on your weather at Saddle in a decent time. She kept on strongly over the final furlong, suggesting she'll get a mile, and the £6 penalty received for the win shouldn't bother this one too much. Ben Curtis is in the saddle and has a very impressive win rate at 39% over the last 14 days with 7 wins from 18 rides. He won on Mystic Wells last time, so knows what needs to be done. I feel this horse is overpriced at 10 to 1 with bet 365 and makes a great each way bet. So that's Mystic Wells, each way, bet 365, 10 to 1. And that's a fifth of the odds for the first 3 places. And the next one I'm going to talk to you about is just a little bit later in the day. It's the 1:30 Newmarket. It's a 1 mile race again. Fillies handicap, class 3 for 3-year-olds plus, rated 0 to 95. The lightly raced 3-year-old filly Mobadra will be very hard to beat in this competition. She looks to be improving with each race and is nicely weighted on a handicap debut. I suspect the going will change to good and she will handle it well. She was always doing enough when winning last time out in the Fillies Novice Stakes at Haydock, winning in a good time. The form was no flash in the pan, as she had performed very well on the all-weather for the race before, only going down by half a length to finish second. Multivarian has a 25% win rate with his 3-year-olds on turf this GB flat season with 55 wins from 224 runs. So, that's Mobadra, and that's a win bet. William Hill, price 5 to 4, and I'd like to point out that price has come down since I started writing all this information out. So the next one we're going to talk about is the 325 Newbury. It's a 1 mile and 2 furlongs handicap, class 2 for 3-year-olds plus, rated 0 to 105. Aramaic has already received great support in the market, coming down from an initial 8 to 1 with Sky Bet. This slightly raised 3-year-old has put in some great performances in his short career, and I expect him to progress again. He won his last 2 races well. On his penultimate start he ran green and was a bit short of room, but still came through to win in a decent time. Last time he raced he looked much less green and won over 1 mile 2.5 furlongs, travelling really nicely in a decent time, winning by 3 1/4 lengths. William Haggis has a 31% win rate with his 3-year-olds on turf this GB season, with 74 wins from 236 runs. Tom Marquand is in the saddle again after riding Aramaic to victory last time. I was hoping to get this at an each way price, but it still makes a good win bet. Aramaic, win bet 365, 7 to 2, and that's a best odds guaranteed offer. So, the last one, we're going to do the 4 o'clock Newbury, 6 furlongs, group 2 for 2-year-olds. And another horse to gather early support is the impressive Gabas, coming in from 6 to 1 to 4 to 1 generally. I was hoping to actually get 9 to 2 before I typed this in, but that got taken away as I pretty much pressed enter on the final sentence. He put in a fine performance last time, coming 5th in the Group 1 in France, only finishing 2 1/4 lengths behind the winner Perfect Power. The horse that finished just in front of him by a short head came 2nd in the Group 2 next time out, only losing by a neck. In the race before at Goodwood, Gubbers came 3rd in the Group 3, beaten by half a length. He had 2 good wins before that. Sean Levy joins Gubbers again after winning on him last time, so knows the horse well. And that's Gubbas, win, Labrooks, 4 to 1, and again that's a best odds guaranteed offer. So, just to go through everything, I did have a plan to hold up a piece of paper, and I can still do that right at the end, but I'd prefer to go through everything to start with in case there's a terrible accident involving the camera. So basically the first one is Mystic Wells, and that's an each way bet with bet 365, 10 to 1, a fifth of the odds for the first 3 places. That's the best odds guaranteed offer price. The next one is to 130 Newmarket, and that's Mobadra, that's a win bet. William Hill, price 5 to 4. The next one, 325 Newbury, that's Aramaic. It's with Bet365, price 7 to 2, and again that's a best odds guaranteed offer. And the last one is in the 4 o'clock Newbury, and we've got Gabas, 4 to 1 Malabrooks, and that's a best odds guaranteed offer. So I'm going to attempt to hold up the bit of paper to the camera, and this may or may not go well. So before I do it, I'm just going to say, if you like this video, then thumbs up. If you dislike the video, then thumbs down. And I'd really like it if you subscribed, and that means that you'll get my tips into your feed, so hopefully I can win you some money. So bet responsibly, guys, and thanks very much for watching. And here we go. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see this? Yeah, it's all good apparently. So again, thanks very much for watching, and good night.